So today I'm doing my Best in Beauty of 2013, and I cannot wait to share with you some of my favorite products that have carried me throughout the year and into this new year. So hopefully you'll get something that you will enjoy from this video, and I'm gonna talk kind of fast because I have so much that I want to show you. Also, I want to point out, I don't know if you've noticed something different, but I did get a new camera for Christmas, and I'm using the Canon Rebel T3i, and I'm super stoked about it. I cannot wait to, dive into the new videos with the camera. So yeah, I am going to just kind of talk really fast. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. And I have a couple things. First off, a couple brow gels. Now I have here two of the Revlon Brow Fantasies, and I have them both in brunette. And it's because I love the aspect of using a tinted brow gel. And this just makes my life so much easier. It blends in and works with my natural eyebrows, and it does pull a little bit red, this color, and it's because of the undertones of the product, but they do have a deeper shade if your hair is darker. But since my hair is red, it works for me, and I love it. The pencil is also really great, and it actually holds up with my oily skin. It doesn't really wear off, and it doesn't kind of flake off or anything like that. I do like this. The staying power of the gel is not so great, but that's okay. I can work with that. Two brow pencils are the Milani Easy Brow and the IT Cosmetics Brow Power. And both of these are supposed to be kind of like that universal type of thing. That taupe color in the Milani. Like I've mentioned before, there's a lot of companies like this one that only make one color eyebrow pencil, and typically they're like a taupey kind of color, and this one from IT Cosmetics goes based on the pressure that you apply. The lighter hand you have, the lighter the color. The heavier and more pressure you apply, the darker it'll be. So for those of you with darker hair than I do, if your hair is black, you can definitely get by with the IT Cosmetics. Maybe not so much the Milani natural taupe, but either way, both of them work really well for me, and I have, pretty dark hair. Brow gel, I do have to say, I have to give it to my Anastasia brow gel, and that's simply because I can see why everybody rants and raves about this product. I used to just think that spending that kind of money, which is $20-some for a brow gel, I think is kind of ridiculous. And I felt and bumped my head that day that I decided to buy it, but since I purchased it, I have not looked back. I want to buy more of these. I don't want to get into the habit of having this all the time, because that's one very expensive beauty product that I feel like others that I've used in the past from the drugstore have worked really well. I had to give it a try, and of course I fell in love with it, so I am showing it to you because I do love it. And it's really great to keep your eyebrows nice and groomed and just kind of shellac them down so that they don't flap in the wind if you have like long brown hairs like I do. The Dream Lumi from Maybelline in Radiant. I like this one because it's a nice kind of pinky tone. It's perfect for brightening under the eye. It's very similar to the Benefit Erase Paste, but for the Erase Paste you do have to stick your finger in it. It's a pot, and it has more of a salmon-y peach tone to it, which is a little bit different than this one. This one is still very brightening. It works for me. I don't have a lot of really dark circles, but I have some nights where I don't sleep very well. Right now I'm not feeling so good. I feel like I might be coming down with something, so this has definitely been a lifesaver for me. I do love it. It's perfect, and it's from the drugstore, which is the best part. Another concealer is the Bye Bye Under Eyes from IT Cosmetics. Now I do have a little mini of this because it came from a set, but this is a full coverage concealer, anti-aging waterproof concealer, and it's got hydrocollagen and vitamins C and K to help replenish the skin, provide nutrients for the skin, and also not settle in fine lines and wrinkles, which is what this brand is all about. It's partnered with some plastic surgeons to formulate products that are best for your skin, so I like that. It works beautifully for concealing hyperpigmentation and my scarring. I love it hands down. It's a little bit on the thick side, so literally just a touch of it goes a long way. Now to set concealer, whichever one I go with, oh, I have to show you my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's a favorite of mine. I wear the shade Light, and I'm just kind of throwing that in here because I love it. Hands down, I either use my Bare Minerals Well Rested, which I use for probably the first 9 or 10 months of the year. Well Rested has been my baby. It's perfect. It's from Bare Minerals and I got mine at Ulta. And then recently, over the last couple months, I've been using my Hourglass powder in Diffuse Light. These are the Ambient lighting powders. And it's just a light powder. It's very finely milled, so it's perfect for the under eye area. I know that a lot of makeup artists do not suggest powders for the under eye. This one I feel you can do that with. A face powder, probably not, because it's really pigmented, it's really thick, and it's just going to cake up under your eye, which you don't want that. No, that doesn't look good, so don't do it. This is great, or the Bare Minerals. Any powder that's made for the under eye will work great for you. I have to show you some eye products because I love, my eyes are the focal point of every look just about that I do. So a couple liquid liners. I have to show you the LORAC front of the line. I love this one. My Infallible Super Slim by L'Oreal and my Master Precise by Maybelline. All three of these are my babies. I love them, and I don't know. These two, Maybelline and L'Oreal, these are more of a felt tip. This one from LORAC is a brush tip, but the way it's made and the bristles, the way they're cut, and they come to the perfect tip right on the end, right at the perfect point. It acts like a felt tip, and it has a little bit of give, and it's more forgiving to use than a felt. But either way, if you choose one of these three, you can't go wrong. I think this is the best way to go with liquid liner because I love them. They're perfect. I like them. They're slim. You can throw them in your purse. You can throw them in your makeup bag when you travel. This one from L'Oreal has a little bit of like a grippy thing here. I don't see the point of that. It makes no difference to me. I would recommend either of these. This hands down from LORAC is the best high-end brand liquid liner. Pencil liner I have to show you is my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. I use this to tight line. You've seen this in so many videos. It's one of those short kind of chubby ones. You do have to sharpen it, and it comes with a sharpener, and I love it. For gel liners, I have to give it up to Maybelline for the Eye Studio in Blackest Black. Is what I'm wearing today, and I did a pretty intense cat eye. And this has been so great to use. It's perfect. I feel like this is probably hands down my favorite, and I think I would prefer this over the MAC Fluid line. Oh, excuse me. I know some people might just like run me over with their car for saying that, but seriously, this is some good stuff. I would definitely recommend the gel liners from Maybelline. They have been such a surprise for me, and I own quite a few, and I haven't been disappointed yet today. For mascaras, I have three that I want to show you. Of course, I have to show you the Maybelline The Rocket Volume. I did a video on this. This has been my baby. I love her. She is just perfect. Watch the video. I'll link it below. Another one is the Voluminous False Lashes from L'Oreal. Yes, L'Oreal. And you can't miss it. It's a nice gold tube. This one is really perfect. It has a little bit of fibers, so it makes your lashes look completely fanned out from the inner corner to the very outermost corner. With these two together, they literally blow my socks off. I just can't get over this, and it pains me to spend money at Sephora for mascaras because these two are awesome. And if you want to see the best of mascaras from the drugstore, leave me a comment or thumbs up this video, and I know that you want to see it, and I'll do that for you because I have quite a few that are really good, but these two have been standout from 2013. For high end, I do have to mention the IT Cosmetics mascara. This is the Hello Lashes. This one is really, really great. I like this one because it has a brush and it has a ball, a full circular ball at the end, not just a dome shape. It's a full ball, which is perfect for getting in the inner corner and extending the outer corner. And when you use the ball for the outer corner, it literally lifts them and gives you that super beautiful cat eye effect with the lashes, because there's a couple that you probably don't know you have. This lifts them up in the inner corner, defines them. I can get behind the lash and comb them up. Absolute perfection. And yes, it is high end, but I probably can justify spending the money on it, and I will be doing a review on this coming up sometime soon, so be on the lookout for that. Okay, so for two cream shadows, I do have to show you my Maybelline Color Tattoo ones. I have a bunch of these. I just picked two randomly, and these two are ones that I've used a lot. The Barely Beige and the Bad to the Bronze. Kind of like a bronzy, shimmery bronzy color, and then this is like a shimmery champagne. These are probably one of the only cream products that I could use and not have the issue of creasing. I know that I've used these without primer and they've done pretty well. And I've used them with a primer and they last crazy long because the primer really helps with the oils. But the quality that I love most about this is the fact that when I use this without a primer, I get a really good result with it, which is very surprising for someone that has extremely oily lids. That is probably my deal breaker with other cream products. That they don't really last. They just break down, and these don't. I do have to give a shout out to my NARS All About Eve. This is perfect for any time of the year if you want a very neutral kind of shimmery soft eyes. What I'm wearing today with some of the gel liner from Maybelline, and I actually really love this. I've used this, I think I got this back in 2012, and I've used it throughout the year of last year, and it's just perfect. It's a peachy pink color. Well, one is more pinky, one is more peachy. I swirl them both together. I put one in the crease and one on my lid. It's just great. I use it under my eye area. You can even highlight your skin with that. And it works really well, and I like it. And I got this one at Sephora. Another product is the LORAC Pro. This is a new baby for me. I've gotten it, I've had it for, it doesn't make any sense. I've had it for probably a few months now, maybe like 2 months, and this is just so great. I have a review on my blog, and I have a video review as well, so I'll put links to both of those below. But every color across the board, from this end to the other, it's great, it's creamy, it's blends beautifully, it's pigmented. There's not a dud at all in here, which is really rare in a lot of palettes. You'll always find one or two that you don't like, that don't really please you. For me, I have really high standards for eyeshadows, and this is just really great. I do recommend it. Give it a try. If you want to see more looks with it, let me know. I will be more than happy to do so. The Naked palette, of course, I have to give a shout out because I've used this a lot in the beginning of the year, and you will be seeing a few of these palettes up in this video. You will see those in the perfect palette tag that it might be up. If it is, it's linked below. If not, it will be coming up soon. Too Faced, a few of my favorite things. I've talked enough about this palette. It has a lot of eyeshadows, and I'll show you really quickly there. It's got a couple a couple face products. Can't even, gosh. Where's my mind today? This is perfect. Again, review with tons of swatches and color descriptions is in my blog. Check it out. And of course, my Urban Decay Vice palette. I do have to give a shout out to this one as well. And this one again is just really great. And I tell you, I've told you that in favorites in months past, and also in my perfect palette tag, I explain in detail why I love this palette so much. But it's really great. I have a few. Of course, I have to mention my Hoola. I have been using this one for a very long time, and yes, now the new ones, the lid kind of just pops up like this, but the older ones have the two parts to them. I don't really use the applicator that comes with it. I still have it, but this one is a nice kind of light tan, and it is matte, and it works really well for my skin because I am so fair. If you are tan or in the rich deep tones, this might not even show up on your skin. So this is more for like really fair to light medium. I would say can get away with this. I do have to show you my NARS Laguna. I have used this on and off throughout 2013. Again, it's a really nice kind of golden-y color. There is a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not completely matte. If you compare this finish to Hoola, this one will come off kind of a little bit on the luminous side, whereas Hoola is completely flat and matte. Tarte, hands down, the best blushes ever made, besides the ones in the Too Faced palette that I've been using and loving like crazy over the last 2 months. This is Peaceful and Dollface. I'm wearing Dollface today. It's a nice matte baby pink. And then Peaceful, I've used it pretty much in almost every freaking tutorial that I've ever done over the last year and a half, 2 years. I swear to you, I wear this color way too much. And it's Peaceful. It's a peachy pink with a little bit of a luminous glow. Perfection. Love them. They work really great. If you have sensitive skin, Tarte is the brand for you. They don't make me break out, and I can use them all the time. I love them. Powders. I have two. Laura Geller, Balance and Brighten. This has been a favorite of mine. It's an ultimate favorite. I probably will always have this on hand. I have used this over the holiday break to kind of just do my makeup really quickly, face products. I'm typically really quick with that. I like to spend more time on my eyes. This one is, like I said, Balanced and Bright, and I have the shade Regular. And again, it's swirled with different colors to kind of correct the tone and brighten and balance your skin. There's a little bit of yellowness in there that really helps counteract some redness. I have some kind of rosiness in my cheek area here, just from being, you know, naturally red. With that rosy tint. So if you are like that, I think you will really like this and enjoy this product because of the versatility of the colors and the fact that you don't need to use correctors and all that other junk. It's just one product and you're good to go. The next one I actually haven't shown you guys, and I think it's just because I have been really into wearing just foundation on its own, but today I wore foundation and this Revlon Nearly Naked powder, and I have the shade Fair, and I think I've shown this in favorites before, but this product is a pain, first of all, to open. Second of all, you have a small little mirror that's really not really good for anything. The product, I don't like the bulkiness of it, but regardless, the product itself is a very soft, very sheer, which is perfect for layering over liquid foundations, layering over tinted moisturizers, BB creams. This is really great. On its own, it doesn't provide any coverage. If you have perfectly flawless skin and you just want a quick dusting of something to just even everything out and take some shine away, go with something like this. This, again, is the Revlon Nearly Naked, and I wear shade Fair. It's a little light, but with bronzer, no biggie. I can't use it now because I am using Retin-A, and I've used moisturizers that are a little bit more hydrating because of the Retin-A is so drying, that my moisturizers mixed with this or just this on its own, my skin right now is really oily, and it's because I'm taking medication for health reasons, and that medication makes me either super oily or it'll make you super dry. It's one or the other, and everybody's going to be different. So the BB cream from Garnier, I have the light medium. I have loved this to death, and it's probably almost all gone. It's really light, so there's hardly anything in there. And this is the combo to oily skin one, which I would definitely recommend. It's very, very pigmented, but it's very liquidy, so it's kind of like running like water. They also make one for just regular skin if you're normal. If you're dry, the other ones would be for you, but if you have any sort of oil production, you have to use this one. Really great. And I think I pay like anywhere between $11 and $13 for this. I think CVS or Walgreens was where I got it from, so it's really, really great. And I love this one. Lip liner, the standout lip liner out of all the ones that I own is the Milani Color Statement in the color All Natural number 4. It's just a perfect lip liner that goes with every single lip color. I like to use this and line right on the edge of my lip line and my upper lip. It gives me the effect of a fuller upper lip. And I do the same, a little bit the same on the bottom. Not really any different than following my natural lip line on my lower lip. But I do like the effect that this gives me. It's kind of like about 2 shades deeper than my natural lip color. So it's very natural. It goes with pretty much every color that I can possibly wear. Everyone should have a color like this in their collection. Check it out. Speaking of Milani, I do have to show you a standout lipstick that I use like crazy. It's the Nude Cream number 26, and they're like these little gold tubes, very fancy. And it's just a very nice kind of peachy nude color, as you can see there. It's so beautiful. I'm wearing it today with another product, and I mixed it with my Chroma Beauty Joystick and this is the lip lacquer in number 311 Sea Coral. And I like these kind of twist up things, and it's super, super intense, and it's a very, very peachy coral color, and it works really well with the Milani. And then 3 more lip products are these like jumbo pencil type of things. This is the Revlon Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Precious, which is just a natural nude. I have it as well in Lovesick, another beautiful color. I'll do a swatch there. There it is. I'll do a swatch of the nude. Gorgeous. You can't really see it, but it's nude, so that's the point, right? And then the Jordana Twist and Shine in Honey Love. There is that one there. Perfect. I feel like these 3 are amazing. Skincare. Starting off, Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Rollerball. Love it. I've shown this in favorites. I have to have it. I've gone through so many of these. And I actually just use this around the house, and I don't need to put anything else on. It sets just nicely. I do use it under concealer sometimes, but if I'm just hanging out, going to the grocery store, and in sweats and stuff, I do put some of this on so I don't look like death when I wake up in the morning. But I really like this. This is a great product. And I think they have 2 shades. This one, I don't even know what shade it is. It's the lightest shade that they make. My Dermalogica Active Moist, and I showed this in my product empties video, so I'll link it to below if you haven't seen it. And it's very expensive. I think it's like $40. This and the cleanser to match is crazy ridiculous. And I mentioned in that video that this and the cleanser is like 80 bucks every time I need it. And I hate spending that kind of money on a moisturizer, but this one is actually made for people, skin with excess oil production. Now, I still get really oily anyways with this. Like I said, it's due to my medication, and I did go to the doctors and ask her about that, and that's what she said, that the medication is either going to make you dry or make you super oily. So I think if I wasn't on the medication, I think if I wasn't in a place that was kind of humid and, you know, Texas weather is just crazy, that I think this would work for me. And I love it because it feels lightweight, it moisturizes my skin. I don't feel like I have to reapply throughout the day. I feel like I have those moments of dryness are really minimum. I get really dry sometimes, like around my nose, around my nostrils, and this prevents that. And it works really well, and I don't know, I just really like it. It's a 1.7 ounce, and I think it's like $39, but this was recommended to me by an esthetician. She swears by Dermalogica products, so I figured let me just kind of follow what she says because she knows more than I do, and she has more experience in this. So I'm gonna just kind of stick with it for a little longer and see what happens. But this is my second tube, and I got this at Ulta, so you can find it there. Is the Boscia Enlivening Amino AG Eye Treatment. This has been such a dream to use. I mean, this product is not too expensive, but it's a silky gel cream that helps with puffiness, firms, and nourishes the under eye, and it's made for dark circles as well. So I love this. It's a small size from a set that I got back in, I think, November. And I have to mention it because I've been using it ever since, and literally a small little pea size goes a long way. And I still have quite a bit in here actually, and it feels so luxurious. It feels like silk. It's not like any other eye cream I've ever tried, and I'm not really big on eye creams. I mean, I'll buy them and get into, oh yeah, that's so nice, I get to use an eye cream, and I'll stick with it for like 2 weeks, maybe a month, and then I just stop using it. Like, it's just an extra step I don't really want to do, and I need to stop doing that because I am getting older and I need to think about these things a little bit better. So I'm sticking with this. So far, so good. 2 thumbs up for this product, definitely. Speaking of Boscia, I have 2 more things to show you, and they're from the set that I got back in November. And this one is the beauty oil. Now, I know it might sound kind of crazy for me, oily skin, to use a beauty oil, but beauty oils have been taking over the skincare arena for a very long time. They're so popular now. You see them in every single magazine that talks about some sort of beauty oil, and I had to give this one a try because it came in the kit. And I don't even know how to pronounce this, so I will just put the name of it below. But it's this brand is made, it's a Japanese brand, and it has a lot of ingredients that are very similar to this other skincare line that I saw on QVC called Tatcha. And that one is very expensive, and it's the creator of it swears that that's what geishas used to use back in the day, and their geishas are known for their, you know, really perfected skin. And so I kind of compared ingredients, and Boscia is probably the closest to that without the price tag, so that worked for me. I love this. I use this a lot. I probably have, I'm probably almost about halfway. And I use this, like, if I'm going to hang out here at the house and not go anywhere, I will put this on under my eye, over my eyelids, all over my skin, and I just feel like my skin just drinks it in, and it just makes my skin feel so incredibly smooth, and it just feels so great. If I'm going to go out, then I will not use this because this makes me super oily, because it is an oil, it's an oil consistency, but all in all, I feel like my skin just feels more replenished, more plump, and just more hydrated than it's ever been before. And so I really like this, and I do want to get the full size eventually. Another Boscia product is the Purifying Cleansing Gel. I'm almost out of this, and I have to go to Sephora to get this one. And I like this very, very much. It's a sulfate-free cleanser. It does lather just a little bit. It gets a little foamy, but not super foamy and lathery and bubbly like other cleansers. But this has amino acids to keep your skin clean and protect the natural moisture barrier. Helps remove makeup. This is not the best for makeup remover, so if that's what you want to use it for, it's not gonna work. I mean, it takes it off, but you have to really work at it. Like the Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil, you have to really work with that a lot. I like this. It takes off all my makeup. I use 2 pumps at night, 1 pump in the morning. And I really like this, so much so that I am going to go buy another one. This is a full size. This is a 5-ounce bottle. And it's lasted me, let's see, I started using this in November. And it's already almost mid-January. I know. So it's lasted me a little bit, and it's not that expensive. I think it's like 26 bucks. So I do have to mention my Victoria's Secret's Bombshell Body Mist. This smells so, so good. I wish they would make this into an air freshener for the home, because I literally would love to have the scent just in my home. Oh, it smells so good. It's got a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of that slight cologne-ish tone to it, which I like. It makes it a little bit kind of masculine. I know that sounds crazy, but I tell you, when you mix something really sweet with just a little bit of a masculine scent, think of like the CK1. That's a universal one for both men and women. I love that. My husband uses it. I like that slight cologne aspect to my perfumes, and I love it. So, it's perfection. I need to get some more. These were like $10 for these little guys, and I do 1 spray on my back and 1 spray on my front, and that's literally all I need. My next fragrance is, I'm really shocked by this one. It's the Taylor Swift Wonderstruck, and I have the Rollerball here, like the travel one, and I've used this the whole month of December, every single day. Even when I'm not going anywhere. I do a couple little passes on my my wrist here like this and rub it together. Go around here, behind my ears, on my neck. I do my collarbone. You know, if I could take a bath in this, I probably would. It smells very, very feminine, very, how do I put this? Very, adult-like. And I know Taylor is in her early 20s. She's much younger than I am. But I just feel like when you think of like teen pop stars, you think of something more young, more whimsical, more playful. But this one smells very womanly. Like, that's just the word, womanly. It has a little bit of a floral note to it. I smell some fruitiness. Maybe a slight musk. I could be wrong. And maybe it's probably like an amber. I'm terrible. I'm at describing scents, but this and all around, I think it's a well-rounded fragrance. I can't even put my finger on it. I know it's something that I know, but it's so hard. I just get, like, my brain just like decides to go, plop, I'm gonna take a nap when it's time to film. So I love that. It smells really good. I want to get the full size eventually. So there it is. There you have it. All of my beauty products. Now, if everything in my collection went bye-bye, and I just had these, I would be one very, very happy girl. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you will try something from this video out. If you have, let me know, because I would definitely like to know what your opinions and thoughts are. Any recommendations, please leave them below as well. Yeah, so I will be doing lots of videos. You'll be seeing some of these a lot this coming year. A lot of good things. I don't know if you guys want to see kind of like a makeup setup, storage, lighting, camera type of thing. I mean, I could really do something like that if you're interested. I feel like I have a good setup. So anyways, thank you for joining me for this video. I hope that this new year of 2014 is just amazing and even better than last year. I hope it brings you nothing but love, happiness, and health. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, everybody.